Welcome to Newrealities. My name is Alan Steinfeld, and if you've been watching this program, you know that the new paradigm of who we are is about vibration. We are energy, and we extend beyond this physical embodiment we call ourselves into other frequencies. We're bigger than what the limitation of our bodies seem. And this is the new, in my understanding, a new way of medicine, of healing, of the future in general, is to understand who we are and what the planet is as a frequency soup, as my guest likes to call it. So I'm here today with Rick Bergen, and he has some really, really amazing technology. I mean, stuff that just in a simple demonstration was really unbelievable, really blew me away. So let's just talk about, well, your intro as where we are.
Well, you know, we're in this space that I call the toxic soup.
You can talk.
And we've got, you know, over 80,000 man-made chemicals that appear in the air, in the water, in the food. You know, it's everywhere. We can't get away from it. And the challenge is that these things create a neurological disconnect in the brain. They create a stress on the body. Of course, we know anytime there's stress on the body, the immune system function goes down. With the immune system function down, the body can't do what it was set up to do, which is really heal itself. So the whole premise is, how do we live in the toxic soup? Because there's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to get away from it, you know. And plus, we all have these things called cell phones, right? Yeah. And they all put off electromagnetics. We live in the middle of this electromagnetic frequency or field that, again, puts off something that our bodies is not in accord with. Mm-hmm. So when we come in contact with it, we're in stress. So the bottom line is that we spend most of our life in this toxic soup accumulating toxic frequencies at an inner and extracellular level. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so what happens over time is we lessen the communication. We lessen the cell's ability to communicate effectively between each other. Mm-hmm. As we lower that ability, we then begin to see symptoms. Mm-hmm. And of course, you have enough symptoms, then you have some kind of disease.
Right, right.
So there's the kind of the base premise of our reality as it exists.
So you're saying we are being bombarded all the time by frequencies that we're not even conscious of. Besides just the bad food and pollution, there's all this other stuff that's coming into us.
Exactly.
So your technology has somehow at least adjusted the frequency pollution somehow.
So what we've done is, yeah, we've moved to do a couple of things specifically, and the main products, what they do is they assist us in living in the soup by stopping the neurological disconnect that typically occurs when you're in the soup. When you're getting these frequencies, right, our neurology is being affected. Yes. So, okay. So the idea is to do two things. One, protect us from this space, mm-hmm, right, by keeping us connected in spite of the stress. Mm-hmm. And two is to re-blueprint systems in the body that match. Mm. You know, if we can get the blueprints back in, if we can get the harmonic resonance working, right, then the immune system function stays extremely high. And if we can keep the immune system function up, then the body can fix anything. The problem is we spend so much time, mm-hmm, fighting this space we live in, mm-hmm, you know, and the toxicity is so high, and then over time, the communication breaks down. We infuse it with information, much like you take a crystal, yeah, a cell phone, and infuse it with information to operate the cell phone. Okay. We're infusing this with information to operate the body.
Okay, now how do you infuse this with information?
Yeah, well, we have a piece of equipment, what we call a quantum field accelerator. Uh-huh. And the quantum field accelerator just transfers specific frequencies from minerals in nature, so it's all natural. Uh-huh. And it transfers that information frequency from those minerals into these, programming them with blueprints that match the body. But once we understood the minerals and which minerals match which parts of the body.
Oh yeah, you said something, the thyroid matches.
Right. The star mica matches the thyroid.
So they have a similar frequency. Right. So you have the star mica as a mineral, you know what that frequency is, or you just put it on your thyroid, it can help heal that.
Right, bring it into blueprint resonance, and then the body heals itself. So none of the products heal anything. Mm-hmm. The purpose is to protect and bring into balance so the body can heal itself. Because what's most important for us, mm-hmm, is not that they actually believe what we tell them, that they actually experience what we tell them,
Right.
and that they get well.
What do people experience wearing these?
Well, they immediately get an increased sense of wellness, if you will, a calm. Typically, balance is immediately changed. Range of motion is increased. You know, basically the products are set up to, most of them, to radiate information into the body that matches the body to help keep it in balance so it can stay neurologically connected.
So this would protect against ELFs?
Yes, ELFs, EMFs.